Kent County is at the forefront of a new report that accuses a food manufacturer of violating child labor laws by employing underage workers. News 8's Byron Tallison joins us now with more on the investigation, plus reaction from a longtime migrant lawyer in Grand Rapids. Byron.
Amanda, the investigation found that young workers have been working in potentially dangerous jobs in Kent County to get by, with some even dropping out of school. A food manufacturer in Kent County illegally employed underage migrant children in unsafe conditions, according to a new report from the New York Times. The investigation found that Hearthside Food Solutions, a food processing manufacturer with multiple production locations in Kent County, violated child labor laws by employing young workers in dangerous jobs.
But it's the most hidden workforce. Even though I'm not surprised by it, it doesn't shock me at all. A lot of people are still taken aback by what really goes on to get their food on their plate.
Hearthside is one of the nation's largest contract manufacturers, making food for companies like General Mills and Frito-Lay. Some underage workers said moving cereal all night on conveyor belts hurt their backs, and their lungs would sting from spicy dust from large batches of flaming hot Cheetos. At least one was a Union high school student, whom, according to their teacher, dropped out of school as they worked late nights in production.
They have to work to survive. They have to be hired, and when they have to choose between school or earning a living to cover their basic needs or cover expenses for their families back home, they will choose work over their health and over their education every time.
Teresa Hendricks has worked as a migrant lawyer in Grand Rapids for more than 3 decades. She says, sadly, this report is not surprising.
I've represented 4- and 6-year-old workers for wage claims. So it's not surprising when I hear about exploitation in our food supply chain, and it's not surprising that it's dealing with younger workers, especially when we have a labor shortage right now, and it's been growing.
Hearthside reportedly hired the underage workers through the Grand Rapids employment agency Forge Industrial Staffing. 3 people who used to work at the agency told the Times that Hearthside supervisors were made aware they were getting younger-looking workers whose identities were flagged as false, but nothing was done about it. Hearthside also reportedly admitted it did not require Forge to verify ages through a national system that checks social security numbers. Hendricks hopes the report will lead to improved working conditions and more oversight and accountability of this industry.
Well, I've been representing farm workers for 30 years, and this goes back to my very beginnings. And so about every 10 years, there'll be a major expose where it's exposed. But in between those times, it stays hidden as a private secret. Actually, it's an open secret.
Hearthside says in a statement to News 8 that it's appalled by the article, and it's hired a law firm to conduct a review of the company's employment practices and plant safety protocols, which it expects to take 60 days. Hearthside also says it's taken steps to confirm all of its workers are above the age of 18 and comply with all laws and regulations. Forge told the Times it complied with the law and would never knowingly employ individuals under 18. We've reached out to Forge for a statement as well. Amanda?